When I say role, it will specify hierarchy of the users. Every organization will have its hierarchy. So roles will specify hierarchy of your organization, where you stand in the hierarchy of the organization, and what type of data you can access, what data you cannot access. So basically, we are trying to understand the concept of a role. In the role, it is going to specify hierarchical model of the data. Role. This will specify the hierarchy of data model. Of the data model. Where the user falls. This will specify to whom the user has to report. This will specify hierarchy model of the data model. Hierarchy of the data model. Now, if I am a manager, I can see the clerk data. If you are a clerk, you can see the sales executive data. Now, which data you can see depends upon the role hierarchy. Role hierarchy specifies data model, where you stand in the data model. Specify hierarchy of the data model and where you stand in the hierarchy. Where you stand in the hierarchy. Example, let us say I have director. Under the director we had principal. Under the principal we have some HODs. Under the HOD we had professor. So I have administrative head. Under the administrative head I have clerk. Non-technical staff. Now, this is the hierarchy. In this hierarchy, director can see the data of principal, director can see the data of HOD, director can see the data of professor, assistant professor, administrative head, clerk, and your non-technical staff. Principal can see the data of HOD, professor, and assistant professor. Administrative head can see the data of clerk and non-technical staff. Now, in the data model, where you stand, which data you can see, which data you cannot see. So it is a hierarchical model of data view. Every user will have a role. It tells you where you stand, whose data you can see, whose data you cannot see. So role specify hierarchy of the data model and where you stand in the hierarchy, to whom you are going to report, whose data you can see. Specify to whom the user has to report and whose data you can see. Role will not grant any extra permission apart from record level permissions. It only says which records you can see, on which record you can perform the operation. Apart from the records, nothing it has to do. It only specifies the hierarchical model, where you stand in the hierarchy, to whom you are going to report, who will report to you. I hope you are clear with this. Right? Is it going to grant any extra permissions for you? No permissions. Okay. It is only with respect to the data. Now, steps to create the roles. How do you create the roles? Look at the navigation. Now we have classic. In the classic, how do you create? Setup, administrative, then I have manage users, then we have roles. In the classic we have, let me show you in the classic, setup, administer, manage users, roles, now we have add role. Now Salesforce has already given you some sample roles. I don't want this structure. I don't want this structure, I want to create my own roles. See, because it's a trial version, Salesforce has given you some sample structure, which I don't want, I want to create my own structure. If you want to create your own structure, if I try to delete any role which has a subordinates, if I try to delete a role which has a subordinate, it will throw error message. I cannot delete a role if somebody is reporting to me. If I have a sub role under me, if there are any sub roles, you cannot delete me. You cannot delete a role which has a subordinate roles. So in that case, what should I do? First delete the subordinate roles, or else reassign them to someone else, then delete it. So I'm doing here. Another is deleting the data of subordinate role. So first the subordinate role should be deleted, then only we can delete. Are you people completing the recruiting app? Are you completing the recruitment app? Right. Now I have deleted this. Now there are no roles. This is my structure. Now I want to create a new role. Now, how do you create? What is the first thing that I have done? I deleted everything that we have because they have given me some sample structure which I don't like. I want to organize as per my requirement. If you want to organize as per your requirement, if you want to create your own hierarchy, then what we are doing, boss? Now look at this. Now what is the role? CEO, VP, okay, VP Human Resource, under which we have Recruiting Manager, Recruiter, VP Development, Director Product Management, SC, okay, Dev. All this is what? Structure. All this what? Structure. Now according to this company, they want this structure to be created. According to their company, they want this structure to be created. According to this application, they want this structure to be created. What is the structure we got? CEO, VP Human Resource, VP Development, Recruitment Manager, Recruiter. So let us create the role structure now. How do you create a role structure? Setup, administer, manage users, then we have roles, reports to company. We have created the first role. Setup, administer, Manage users roles. New role. New role is going to be VP Human Resource. Is going to report to the next. What is the next role we had? Recruiting manager, recruiter. Recruiting manager is going to report to VP Human Resource. Now we are creating a structure here. Next we had, what is the next role we had? Recruiter reporting to recruiting manager. Recruiter is going to report to recruiting manager. The structure, as for the structure. But simply what I am doing, name of the role, this role reports to which role. The next we had VP development, VP product management. VP reporting to CEO. Then we have, what is the next role we had? Director product management, product manager. Director product management and product manager. Product manager. Reporting to. Now, what are the next roles we had? SW dev manager, SW engineer, software dev manager, software engineer, SW. I hope basic format, right? SW. What is the other role we had? Director QA engineer, tester. Now, this will specify the hierarchical model and where you stand in the hierarchy. So, go to this. This is the structure what we got. Under CEO, we have VP development, VP HR. Under the VP development, we have product manager, okay, dev manager, and QA. Okay, QA. Right. This is the structure what is created. Now, in how many ways I can see the structure? 3 ways. One is I can go with tree view. This is the tree view. Other one is sorted list view, alphabetical order. Other one is list view, alphabetically sorted as per the hierarchy. Are you clear? Out of all these, which is better for us? Are you clear about this format? Right? Okay. Now, same thing if you want to do it in the lightning. If you want to do it in the lightning, let us see how it can be managed. Setup. Then we have administration, we have users, we have roles. Administration, users, roles. And the roles, again the structure is the same. What was the structure? Click on add role, create a role. So go back to this navigation here again. The lighting, how you are creating, setup, administration, just roles. Then what I am doing now? Step 1, enter role name. Step 2, step 3, enter reports. This is what I have given. So what is the exercise we have done? CEO, we have BP, now we can do the example from the recruiting app. Complete the exercise. Right, boss? Then what are the key points that we have here? If you want to delete any role, subordinate role should be deleted first, or assign the subordinate to someone else. Assign the subordinate role to some other role. Now you are reporting to me, change him to somebody else, or else this is a role, not a person. There may be 10 directors, there may be 10 recruiters, there may be hundreds of people. Number of people can be there with the same role. The next, in how many ways we can see the role? We can see the role structure. First one, we can see the role structure in 3 ways. One is preview, list view, and sorted list view. Right. Then, if 2 people have the same role, will they get same permissions? No. Now you are a manager. You are a project manager. I am also a project manager. But you are a project manager for HDFC application. I am a project manager for LIC application. Will both of us get the same permission? You may have the same role, doesn't mean that you are going to get the same access. If 2 people have the same role, doesn't mean they get same type of permissions. If 2 people have same role, doesn't mean they get same type of permission. Every user can have how many roles? Only 1 role. If 2 users have same role, same permissions. If 2 users have the same role, they may or may not get the same permissions. If two users have the same role, they may or may not get the same permissions. I hope you are clear, right? This is the way of creating the role. A role only specifies data hierarchy model. It has nothing to do with your permissions, right? Okay. Next, very important topic. Very important topic. Listen carefully. Which is a profile. Which is a profile. So, what is a profile and why we want to go for a profile? Right. Profile will specify what type of permissions are given to a user. If I log into the Salesforce, I am an employee of ICICI Bank. I am an employee of ICICI Bank. When I log into the ICICI application, which applications of ICICI I can see? In ICICI organization, we have banking application, loan application, then we have gold application, insurance application, we have shares, we have X, Y, Z. Okay, HRM, payrolls, okay, leave management. There are number of applications of ICICI. Out of all those, which applications you can see? ICICI Bank has 17 applications. Let us see. I am an employee of ICICI Bank. I am working for loan department. I am working for loan department, vehicle loan department. I am working for a vehicle loan department. When I log in, will I able to see every application of ICICI? No, they give access to only loan application. So when you log in, what applications you can see, which objects you can see, which fields you can see, what are the page layouts you can see, what are the record types you can see. So your profile will specify what user can see once he log into the organization. Once a user log into the Salesforce, what he can do, what he can see is controlled by profile. So profile controls what user can see, what user can perform once he log into his application. Profile will control what user can see, what user can perform once he log into application. Are you getting my point? Right. So let us take the basic points here first. Listen carefully. Profiles will specify what user can access and perform when he logins to profile will specify what user can access and perform when he logins to the Salesforce org. There are two types of profiles. For the standard profile, custom profile. What is a standard profile? Profiles created by Salesforce. Salesforce are called standard profiles. Standard profiles cannot be profiles created by the Salesforce are called standard profiles. Standard profiles cannot be deleted. Example: system admin, like this. What are custom profiles? Profiles created by the user, as per his organizational business requirement. Profiles created by the user as per his organizational business requirement. Custom profiles can be modified, deleted or edited as per your business need. So profile will control what user can see, what user can perform. Now we had a quick point. Every profile is created for a specific license. Now, if anybody purchase a Salesforce license and come to me, then what profile I have to give? Based on your license only, options will come to you. Out of those options, what I want to give you. When you purchase a license, Salesforce will give you certain options. Out of those options, what your company wants you to do is profile. Now let us say, I can speak Telugu, Hindi, English, Tamil and Kannada. I can speak these 5 languages very fluently. Now when I can speak these 5 languages, when I am taking the class in Amirpet, my Capital Info Solution people told, Satish, either you speak in English or Telugu. Now I am capable of speaking these 5 languages. I am capable of speaking these 5 languages, but as per the Capital Info Solution requirement, they asked me to speak in Telugu and English. Tomorrow, when I go to the Bangalore for a weekend class, then the Capital Info Solution told me, you can speak Kannada and English. Now, I am capable of doing all this. Out of my capabilities, up to the Capital Info Solution requirement, they are asking. Now, if I am speaking Telugu and English, doesn't mean that I don't know other languages. Now, as per the Capital Info Solution requirement in Hyderabad, they are asking me to speak in English and Telugu, I am using it. Now, tomorrow, if Capital Info Solution asks me to speak in Punjabi, I cannot speak. It is not my capability. So, what my capabilities are? My capabilities are decided by license. The license which is given to me, that will decide my capabilities. Out of my capabilities, it is your choice how you use. If they say, Satish, you don't work, I will not work. Are you getting my point here? Are you getting my point? Now, who is going to decide my capabilities? My license will decide capabilities. Now, when I purchase a license, according to the license what I purchased, I will get some capabilities. Out of those capabilities, according to the requirement of your company, they will decide on what you are supposed to work. Today they told, Satish, speak in Hindi and English, I will speak. Tomorrow if they say, speak in Telugu and Kannada, I will speak. Now it is up to the choice of the company to decide what they want me to do. Now, if they want me to do a particular action, how will they notify me? Now they give a profile to me. This is your profile. Whatever the permissions I enabled, those I can do it. Tomorrow if they want me to stop, disable their permission. Tomorrow they want to give extra permissions, go to the profile and enable it. So they will decide. Go to the profile, enable and disable the permission as per the organizational needs. Are you getting my point? So profile will decide what I am capable of. Now what I am capable of based on license. Out of my capabilities, what my company want me to do? Profile. Now can I create a new object? Profile will decide. Can I create a new role? Your profile will decide. Can I create a new field? Profile will decide. Can I create a new application? Your profile will decide. Can I send an email? Your profile will decide. Can I write a program? Your profile will decide. Can I delete an object? Your profile will decide. So any action that we are performing, any action you want to perform on the Salesforce, that corresponding permission should be there in the profile. If your profile gives that permission, I will be able to do that. Are you clear about this? So profile decides what you are supposed to see, what you are supposed to perform. I hope you are clear. People have got this story? Right. Let me give you. Every profile is created for a specific license. For this license, these are the 10 profiles. For this license, these are the 20 profiles. So based on the license, I will give options. If you get this license, these options you are going to get. Out of that you decide. I hope I'm good with this. Right. Now next question. What profile will control? Controls profile will decide which applications you can see, which objects, controls, applications, objects, fields, page layouts, record types, mini page layout, CRUD permissions. What are the CRUD? Create, read, update, delete. Then again we have admin permissions. User level permissions. Login access permission. So these are the major. So profile controls which application you can see, which object you can see, which fields you can see, which page layout you can see, which record type, which mini page layout. Okay, CRUD level permission, administrator permission, user level permission, everything is controlled by profile. Profile controls everything. Right. Now look at this. I have my organization. In the organization, I have Sales Cloud application, Service Cloud application, Loan Management application, and I also have some Payroll, Apex, Charter. This is how we got it. Now, this is my organization. These are the functionalities in my organization. Now, I want to create a profile for those people who purchase Salesforce license. Now, I am creating a profile for what? Salesforce license. Anybody who is coming to me with Salesforce license, for those people I am creating the profile. Now, if you purchase a Salesforce license, what permissions you are going to get? If anybody purchase Salesforce license, they are going to get Salesforce. Because if you purchase a Salesforce license, you will get CRM as well as Force.com. So you will get access to standard applications, custom applications, Apex, now if anybody purchase Salesforce license, what permissions they are going to get? These are the permissions. Now I want to create a profile for Salesforce license. Now when I say I am designing this profile for a Salesforce license, you will get all these options. Now I want to design a profile for Salesforce platform. If anybody purchases a Salesforce platform, what permissions they are going to get? They will not get any access to any CRM? They get access to only this. Right, boss? Now, how many profiles I can create? Number of profiles. You tell which license, you design profile. Okay. Now I told, if I give this profile, these people can work with. Then I told, if I give this profile, these people can work with. If I give this profile, are you getting my point here? Now, these are the permissions. If I say Salesforce license, we get the following permission. Out of this, some permissions I enable. This I will give to a user. An employee joined the company. When an employee joined a company, I told, when an employee joined. Now what happened? Look at the format. We had a now I told Sham, Ram, Kiran, for you people I am giving this profile. All these 5 people purchased what license? Salesforce license only. So all the 5 people are capable of doing the same work. But company told Sham, Ram, Kiran, you work with the Sales Cloud, Loan Management app, Apex Programming, Charter. Prasad and Ravi, you work with the Service Cloud, Payroll, Apex, Charter. Actually, what license they have? Salesforce license. When they have a Salesforce license, what type of access they will get? Same type of permissions they are getting. But out of that, your company is deciding what you want. Salesforce is giving them same permission, but your company is deciding what your company wants you to do. Now this is what? Profile. This is what? Another profile. Both the profiles are designed for which people? People who come with a Salesforce license. Now here we had now this is what? Why they are getting only this? They have purchased a Salesforce platform. If you purchase a Salesforce platform, you are only allowed to access force.com. You are only allowed to access force.com. If you are allowed to access a force.com, what will happen? If you are allowed to access a force.com, then out of those, what permissions I am giving? Are you getting my point? Now there are 1000 permissions. Will you remember every permission and create? No. That is the reason what I do. I will copy any one of the existing profile which was designed on the same license. When I copy the profile, all the options will come. Then I am going to manage which to enable, which to disable. Are you getting my point? So first, copy any one of the existing profile which is designed for same license. Then all the options will come. Then in that, you manage what you want to enable or disable. Are you clear about this point? So what a profile will speak about? Profile will tell what user can see, what user can perform. Profile will tell what user can see, what user can perform. Then, if 3 people have same profile, will they get same permission? Yes or no? Why no? 3 people have same permission, no? Profile. Who is telling the permission? Profile. If all the 3 people have the same profile, if all the 3 people have same profile, same permissions they will get. What Sham can work? Sales, loan management, Apex, Charter. Ram can work on sales, loan management, payroll, okay, Apex, Charter. Kiran, sales, loan management, Apex, Charter. If 3 people have same profile, 3 will get same permission. Let me give you. Then every profile is a clone. Clone means copy. Clone of any one of the existing profile. Steps to create custom profile. Steps to create a custom profile. First, I'll start with the classic. In the classic, how do you create? Setup, administer, manage users, profiles, new profile. Setup, administer, manage users, profile, new profile. Look at the structure, boss. Setup, administer, manage users, profiles, new profile. Right, Amma? The next. In the Lightning, how do you create? Navigation was clear? Then here we had setup, administration, user, setup, administration, user, profiles, new profile. New profile, right? So what is the navigation we had here? Profile, once we reach this, the procedure is same. Now, every profile should be a copy of any one of the existing profile. So first, I want to create a profile for Salesforce license. So choose the system administrator. This system administrator profile is created for which license? Salesforce. As I want to create a profile for Salesforce license, I copied the system administrator profile. Then what happened? Whatever the options are there in the system administrator profile, with the same we received this profile. Then what I'm doing? Edit. You modify the permissions. All these are what? Application. Out of this application, which applications you want to show? Out of this application, which applications you want to show? Now, you decide which applications you want to display. Are you getting my point? Which applications you want to show? Next, tab. We have created a group of tab. For this profile on account, tab hidden, default off, default on. We know these options, right? All these are what? Standard tabs and custom tabs. Then we have administrative permissions, like who can create an application, who can create a profile, who can create a role, who can create a field. All these are what? Administrative permissions. Then user level. Then what is this? Objects. On the objects, what you can perform? Read, create, edit, delete, standard objects, custom objects. Then some other additional permission. So applications, tabs, administrative permission, user permissions, objects, then we have password policies, some extra permission. It is up to your choice. Once you copy, all the options will come. Then out of that, whichever you want to enable, you can enable. People have followed this? Right. Now we got too many options, right? Now I will do next one. New profile. This profile should be a copy of charter fee. This profile should be a copy of charter fee. Customer. When I create a profile for a charter fee, look at this. Only these options you are getting. Why only this option? According to that license, only these options will be coming. Out of this, whichever you want to give, enable them. According to the license, options will come. Out of those options, whichever you want to enable, you can enable. I hope you are good with this. Clear for everyone? Okay. Now, what are the steps involved? Choose verify, enter custom profile name. Step number 4, save it. Step number 5. What is step number 5? Click on edit, and then we are giving step number 6, modify the permissions. Step number 6, modify the permissions. Right, boss? This is how we created. Now, when you go to your XIS profile, if you go to the profile, right, now we are trying to understand. No. Right. So, what is this profiles? How to create a profile? What are the list of profiles we had? So, what was the profile we created here? Look at this. Good. Look at this. So, what we have? These are the objects what we have. Try out creating a interview permission set. Okay. Just for you to show what are the exercises you are supposed to practice. Create a recruiter profile. Create a recruiter profile. In the recruiter profile, what they are doing? Recruiter profile should be copy of what? Recruiter profile should be a copy of Salesforce or Salesforce platform. What we are doing on the candidate object, what are the permissions you want to give? Employee, what is the permission you want to give? So what is that? They are asking you to create a profile and specify what are the permissions you are supposed to create. So first point here is, what is the existing profile you want to copy? Standard user, where was that given? Yeah, standard user profile. So what is the profile name we are creating? What is the name of the profile? What is the name of this? Recruiter profile, right? Standard profile, standard user profile. What is the new profile name? Edit. recruiter profile. Okay. So go back. How I am creating? Go to the profiles. Now new profile. We are copying standard user profile. Recruiter profile. In the recruiter profile, they are asking you to control some of the permissions. What are the permissions they are asking you to control? They are asking you to give sales. Your recruiting app should be a default app. Now we can do that. So click on edit. We already created a recruiting app, right? So what is that recruiting app? ICICI, somewhere we created a recruiting app, boss. Yeah. Make that recruiting app as a default. Then come down on the objects. What are the permissions they are asking you to create? Then here they're asking you to create permissions like contracts tab hidden, then candidate. We are going to get only employment website, everything we are going to get. Job posting, everything we are going to get. Employment website, job posting, everything. Otherwise, read, create, edit. Employment website, everything. Job application. Read score. What was this object? Don't create any objects in this organization. We have position. Then we had rating. What is the other one they have given? Job website. One job website. Other one is job posting. Also they told everything. Like this, we have given the permission. So at the time of creating a profile, you decide what permissions you want to give. Right. This is one example I have given. Similarly, you have other profiles. Go to this documentation, create other profile. What is the other profile? Employer profile. Okay. Then they have special permission called hiring manager. So decide, go through this, check out what all the profiles are there, create for your exercise. Right, boss? Am I clear with this? Right, boss? Okay. Now what we have done? Created a profile. Go to the recruiting app, complete the exercises which are there in the recruiting app. People are good with this concept? Everyone is good? Right. Then, note. If two users have same profile, they will get same. If two users have same profile, they get same permissions. This is the first part of the story. We created a role, we created a profile. Next important point here is user creation. Now, ultimately, you are supposed to create what? Users. Ultimately, you are supposed to create user. Now, who is a user? He is an employee. When you are creating a user, you have to tell what is the permission you are giving to the user. User is an employee. When you want to create a user, we have to tell what is the profile we have. What profile we have? For a user, we are supposed to tell what profile we have. What are the roles he has. For every user, we have to specify what is the profile, what is the role. For every user, we are supposed to specify what is the profile, what is the role. Now look at this. User is nothing but an active paying member. Now, if I want to log in, first I have to purchase a license. ICICI company purchased a license, gave to Satish, and he asked to log in. Anybody who want to log into Salesforce should have at least one license. Any user who want to log into Salesforce should have at least one license. Any user who want to log into Salesforce should have at least one license. Any user who want to log into Salesforce should have at least one license. Are you getting my point? Now, if you want to create a user, how the user is created? Look at this, everyone. So let us see how the users are created. Setup, administer, manage users. Setup, administer, manage users. Now we are going for new user. When I want to create a user, we are supposed to give him one user license, one role, one profile. If you want to create any user based on the profile what I selected, look at the point, user license. If I give Salesforce license, then I'm going to get profiles which are created for Salesforce. If I create a Salesforce, if I select a Salesforce license, profile which is created for Salesforce license will come. Out of this, one profile I am going to give to user. So let us say I am creating Wilson. Salesforce batch user. Now last name, alias name, email, username, nickname. For him I am giving a role. I am giving a role here, recruiting manager. User license, Salesforce. Profile, recruiter profile. So I am creating a user with a role called recruiting manager. Now license is Salesforce license and profile is recruiter profile. Whatever I have enabled in the recruiter profile, only those permission Wilson will be getting. So when you want to create any user, what are the mandatory things? We are supposed to get one license, one profile, one role. Every user we create in the Salesforce will get one role, one license, one profile. Now he is going to get an email. On one browser, only one user can log in. So go to the Gmail. So that user will get an email for activating of user. Wilson will receive an email. Then go back and see the mail ID. Email ID is wrong. So he received an activity. Basically, there's a bug here, so I was supposed to reset the password. As I gave a wrong email ID. Right. So Wilson will receive. Right. Click on the link. So Wilson has logged in. Once the Wilson has logged in, so this guy, who is his name? Wilson. So Wilson was created. He can log in. Once he logged in, whatever the things I have given the permission, they'll be able to see this. Who is this person? Wilson. So we created a user called Wilson. We gave him a role. We gave him a profile. We gave him a license. An email is received by Wilson. He activated the email and logged into the account. I hope you are good with this. Right. So go to the user creation. Who is a user? Is a active paying member. Is a active paying member. Now, every user should have a role, profile, every user should have a role, profile, and license. Steps to create a user. Steps to create a user. How do you create? If you go for a classic, what is the navigation we have? Setup, administer, manage users, and we have users. Then we are going to have. So what we have? Setup, administer, manage users, and new user. So what we have? Setup, administer, manage users, new user. Then if you go to the Lightning, setup, administration, user, so how we are creating? Setup, administration, users. Once you have created this, process is the same. Step 1. What is step 1? Step 1. In the step 1, enter the required details. Last name, email, then we have alias, then choose the role, choose the license, choose the profile. So what I'm taking? Choose the role, choose the license, choose the profile. Then what happened? The user will get activation link for registered email address. So this is how we are creating. But the point, everyone is good with this? Right. The key point here is, once I create a user, I cannot delete him. If I want, I can deactivate him. Once I create a user, I cannot delete him. I can only deactivate him. Why only deactivation? Let us say Satish is working as a branch manager in ICICI Bank. I sanctioned 20 crore loan to Radisson Hotel. I sanctioned 20 crore loans to Radisson Hotel. Now I left the bank. I resigned from the bank. Who sanctioned the loan? Even you are working or not working, the loan is sanctioned by whom? Sanctioned by Satish. So even though I am not available in the bank, my data is required because the loan was sanctioned by me. Are you getting my point? So even the user is not active, but his data is required. Now if you look at the old data, all the data created by me, still it will be on my name only. So that is the reason, once a user is created, you cannot delete him, we can only deactivate him. Once a user is created, you cannot delete him, we can only deactivate him. I hope you are good with this. What was that? Created. We can only deactivate him. So every user we create in the Salesforce should have license, profile, and role. Every user in the organization should have license, profile, and a role. I hope you are good with this. So what we have learned? Creation of user, creation of role, creation of profile. Roles, profiles, and users. Creation of roles, profile, and user. Now, what user should do, that is decided by profile. In the profile, what I can control? Applications, tabs, fields, page layout, record types, page layout, record types, and object level permissions, administrator level permission, and user level permission. Everything is controlled by profile. Now, again, we are supposed to revise the topics what we learned till now with respect to now profile. Now, at the time of creating an object, you have to tell this object should be visible to which profile. This profile people can do what? Create, edit, delete, or update. When I am creating a page layout, we have to tell which profile can see. This page layout should be visible to which profile. This profile open this object, which page layout has to open. This profile want to open this object, which record types will come. So everything once again we are supposed to go through in terms of user and profile. We are supposed to revise the topics whatever we learned once again with respect to what? User and profile. I hope you are good with this. I hope you are good with this. People have followed this. What are the topics we have seen? Role creation, profile creation, user creation. Okay. So what are the topics that we learned till now? Let us come one by one. Again from the beginning I will start to understand what we have seen. First, I will go with application. I will go with app creation. So go to this setup, build, create, new app. Then insert a image. Next. Now what are these? Which tab should be visible? Select the tabs. What was this? Default landing tab. What was the last step? When you are creating previously you told next. Now look at this. All these are what? Profile. For which profile this application should be visible? Now I told this application should be visible to HR manager. This application should be visible to standard user. Now any user who has this profile, only they can see this application. So at the time of creating an application, we are supposed to tell for which profile this application will be visible. Are you clear? If profiles are already there, application, you are creating letter. If applications are already there, you are creating the profile letter. At the time of creating a profile, I can decide. But here, profiles are already there. You are creating a new application. At the time of creating an application, you tell for which profile this application should be visible. Now, what happened? Visible and default. Now, if I say HR manager default, any user who has HR manager profile, if he log in for the first time into Salesforce, then which application will be open? This application will be open. I have 10 applications which are visible to me. Out of the 10, which application should be open? Whichever the application is default, that application will be open. So visible means for this profile, show this application. I hope you are good. Okay. Now, go with this. After creating the application, what is the second thing we created? Object creation. So go to this setup, build, create objects. Now I have created this. Let me create one application. Now we are going with setup, build, create objects. Employee object. Employee name. Enable the options. Object is created. Now, which profile can see this object? Go to profile. When you create an object, we are supposed to go to profile. What is the profile? HR manager. Edit. Now you tell what type of permission you want to give for this profile. So we are going with employee. I want to give read, create, edit, or delete. Right. So once I create an object, how are you maintaining the permissions on the object? I have to go to profile. For this profile, what type of permission we want to give? Are you clear? Okay. Next. Go to the next one. What is the next concept we have seen? Tab creation. So setup, build, create, tab creation, new tab, candidate, next. It is giving all these are what? Profile. For which profile you want to display this tab? For which profile? I want to display to HR manager, tab on. Then I want to give recruiting profile, tab on. Then I want to give to standard, tab on, system administrator, tab on. When you are creating a tab, for which profile the tab should be visible? So decide. For rest of the people, the tab is hidden. So this is what we give next, and save. At the time of creating a tab, I told next, and save. The next is this. Okay. Next, so we told for which application. In which application you want to show this tab? Now I want to show this tab in recruitment app. Where is my recruitment app? Good. For this application. So this tab only in this application. Once again, setup while creating a tab. Go to tab. Choose the tab. Next. For which profile you want to show this tab? HR manager, recruiting profile. Now we are giving recruitment app. I hope you are followed. Right. Next, what we have done? Object tabs. Now we are trying to create a fields. Then what we have done? Creation of fields. There also I told next. Setup, build, create objects. In the employee, I'm trying to create a field. New salary. Next. What was this? List of profiles. For which profile the field should be visible? For which profile the field should be visible? Now at the time of creating a field, we can decide for which profile the field should be visible. Now I told the field should be visible to HR manager. Then I told recruiting profile, the standard user, platform user. Select for which profile you want the field to be visible. So at the time of creating an application, it is asking for which profile it should be visible. At the time of creating an object, it is asking for which profile it should be visible. At the time of creating a tab, it is asking for which profile it should be visible. At the time of creating a field, it is asking for which profile it should be visible. So profile controls, applications, tabs, objects, fields. Are you clear? If I log in, what I can see according to my profile. If I log in, what I can see according to my profile, whatever the permissions are given, those I will be able to see and perform. I hope you are good with this. Right. Next, what is the next topic we have seen? Page layout. We have seen about the page layout. So go to the page layout. I'll create some fields here. New, salary, experience. Right. Now go to the page layout. New page layout. When I created a page layout, now you add the fields. Salary. You create a page layout. Now this page layout should be visible to for which profile? You create a page layout. What we have? Page layout. Now it is asking, boss, for which profile, which page layout? Right now only one profile is given for everyone. One page layout is given for everyone. But now I am saying for HR manager, give test page layout. For recruiting manager, for system administrator. So which page layout should be assigned to which profile? For this profile, this page layout. That means when I open, object will be visible to me in this format. Right? Are you clear? So whatever the topics we have learned, everything has a connection with the profile. Application, profile will decide. Object, profile will decide. Tab, profile will decide. Field, profile will decide. Page layout, profile will decide. So profile will tell what user can see, what user cannot see. Right, Amma? So tomorrow we are going to learn about different types of permissions for user. How to give IP address restriction, how to give login hour restriction, how to deactivate, how to solve the login issues. Okay, what are the different type of extra permissions we can give? Everything we are going to learn in terms of user. Now, all the topics are clear for everyone? All the topics are clear? Now, whatever the hard copies I have given you, start doing the exercises on your hard copy. In the hard copies of exercises are given, right? Now start doing those exercises. Now all the topics are covered for you. Right? Parallelly, complete recruiting app, complete the trailheads also. complete the recruiting app, complete the trial head exercises. I hope you are clear.